Joseph brings a game to the show, Pete moves into the local theater, and Quentin Tarantino abandons his final movie.
Time for class.
Class is in session!
Roll call! Bueller.
I'm gonna be late for class.
Bueller.
Am I hallucinating here? Just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
Late for shows.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
Did you study for the test?
No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimblett to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
Hello, classmates. Welcome to Middle Class Film Class. I'm your host for today, Tyler.
I'm Joseph.
And I'm Peter.
And we have a great show for you today. Welcome everyone on YouTube Live and otherwise, and of course the OG audio only classmates in podcast land.
There's still some out there.
Yeah.
And they can't see our new microphones, but they can hear it.
Yeah, they can. We have balls now in our voice.
Yeah, that's right.
Quality increase.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
It's good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I had the week off from work, so I'm well rested.
Yeah.
I took a 3.5 hour nap in the middle of the day yesterday. It was great.
Wow. There's nothing better than
I know, it was
3 hour
great.
nap.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was like falling asleep watching. What was it when I was watching? We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But I was tired and had just had a big lunch, and I'm like, it's Friday. I'll just take a nap. I woke up like 7 o'clock. I'm like, oh fuck, time for dinner.
Sounds like heaven.
I know, it's great.
That sounds like heaven. I always love those like naps where like you're full, sun shining, no responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Got nothing to do.
Yep.
I imagine that's how cats feel
all the time. Dogs
Yeah.
too, though, to be honest.
They just have, if reincarnation is real, I hope I turn into a house cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the dream.
I'd be cool to be like a sea turtle or something.
Well-
Live like 80 years old.
Yeah, but I mean,
And be
you're hunted
endangered.
by sharks
Yeah.
and humans
Yeah, it's fine.
and plastic.
I would assume I just reincarnated as an adult, not the baby that gets eaten by the seagull or whatever.
You reincarnate and you're on the beach.
I'm already there.
It's like Normandy.
Yeah.
Fuck! Ah! Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it either.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I think a house cat's probably the closest anyone can get to heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, let me see, what else lives a long time? Parrots
Yeah.
live a long time.
Alligators. Crocodiles.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Lobsters.
Crocodile would be
Lobster,
badass.
aren't lobsters like a theory that lobsters are immortal?
Technically, I guess. They just keep molting and molting.
Keep growing forever.
Yeah.
That's what they
And eels, where do they come from?
eels.
Eel.
Nobody knows where they come from.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never seen an eel fuck before?
Have you?
Every weekend.
Every week.
Not you fucking eel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bedroom, they nickname it the eel pit. It's a slippery mess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, before we get into Gavin Chatter, I would like to issue an apology
Okay.
to our classmates and to the Black community.
What?
What did you do? What did you do?
What'd you do?
Well, last week I said an ignorant statement saying we should retire the word woke. And
okay.
you guys said that comes from the Black community.
Yeah.
I didn't believe you. And so when I went home, I looked it up and sure as shit, it did.
Okay.
And I felt really bad about it. And I just wanted to clear the air.
That's what you're
and-
apologizing for? Being not knowing the origin of a particular
Yeah.
catchphrase?
Yeah. I mean, I just felt bad for even mentioning that. So
Still don't want to apologize about the Pam Anderson thing though.
Well, yeah. And I was
That was a forced apology at best.
Yeah, well, and I do, and I'm sorry. Like that the bit of me being racist and misogynistic. I hope everyone knows that's a bit. I'm not
Great stuff.
actually misogynistic or
Great
racist.
stuff.
I can be ignorant sometimes, and sometimes the jokes don't land. They can't all be home runs.
Why don't you stop talking for a
I'm
while?
sorry, Pam Anderson. Sincerely,
She's listening, by the way.
yeah, I heard she was.
Her and Liam.
Heard they were not happy with me. So, Pam, I'm sorry. You're a beautiful woman. You can do with whatever you want to your looks. And to the Black community,
To the Black community.
I apologize for my ignorance.
What do you say, honey? You want to listen to the MCFC gang?
With that being said, let's get into some proper Gavin chatter.
All right.
Feeling good.
Find some charity, you lad. Now's the time for Gavin Chatter.
Gavin chatter, where we talk about movie news, movie discussions, and what have you. Joseph, what do you have for us today?
I have no news.
Oh,
or gab and chatter.
Oh, okay. Well,
What news do you have of the new world?
Nor gab nor chatter. Other than Daniel Day-Lewis is back in cinemas.
Oh, yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Nepotism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A weird nepotism.
I mean, I feel like that's the most appropriate type of nepotism. Your
Yeah.
son makes a movie, and you're like, all right, I'll come out of retirement for you, boy.
Yeah.
I wonder what that conversation was like. Like, Dad, please.
Dad,
Please.
you have to.
I need to sell this movie.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, all right, sonny boy.
All right, sonny boy.
No, I don't have any news, but I have a game that I thought of
boy.
this morning.
Hell yeah.
Not trivia or anything.
Okay.
And you guys I don't know, you may have played this game before, and I can't explain the rules because you guys have to figure them out.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting.
That's part of the game.
I'm scared.
Okay.
And if you've played this game before, I'm kind of adapting it to movies.
Okay.
Don't
What's
don't say. And
All
I don't know if it has an official name for this game.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
So, but I'm gonna start. And it's gonna be pretty.
We'll figure it
The
out.
premise will be simple, but you guys have
Okay.
to sort of figure out what's going on.
Okay.
All right. So
Somehow.
I'm going to a movie night, and I'm bringing Jurassic Park. Pete, what are you bringing?
What am I bringing?
Mhm.
I'm bringing Jaws.
You can't bring Jaws.
I can't bring Jaws? Okay.
Why?
Tyler, what are you bringing?
To a movie night?
Yes.
I think I know this game.
You're bringing Jurassic Park. I don't know. Could I bring? Could I bring kids?
Can't bring kids.
Okay.
I'm bringing.
You just said you were bringing Jurassic Park.
I'm also bringing.
Oh,
I'm gonna bring. Think. Earth Girls Are Easy.
Oh, okay.
Pete, what are you gonna bring?
I think I'm gonna bring to the movie night The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
You can bring that.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome. All right,
Tyler, what are you bringing?
The Mummy.
No, you can't bring the mummy.
Can't bring the mummy.
I don't know this game. This just sounds like a hypothetical situation where we're bringing movies that are specific. So
I'm gonna bring.
can't you just explain the rules so I can properly play?
No. Because. Anyway, I'm bringing Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, that's a good one.
What are you gonna bring?
You know what? I think I'm gonna bring. What's the name of that movie we covered on the show? Buckaroo Banzai Across the Ninth Dimension, or whatever it's called. I can bring that movie.
Okay. You can bring that movie.
Yes.
Tyler, what are you gonna bring?
I don't.
I'm gonna trust you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thor Ragnarok, Buckaroo
Banzai,
Banzai.
Earth Girls Are Easy, and Jurassic Park. What are you bringing to the movie night?
Well, I mean, can I bring The Sixth Sense?
Can't bring the Sixth Sense.
That's not allowed
No.
at that movie night, actually.
Let's see if I can help you out. See if I can help you out a little bit. Going to movie night. I'm gonna bring The Fly, the remake of The Fly.
Oh, okay, the remake. All right. Let's see. I don't know if I have any other. Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring. If you're bringing Jurassic Park to movie night, I'm gonna bring The Lost World Jurassic Park to movie night.
Can bring that.
Oh,
Tyler, what are you gonna bring?
He's going to run out of movies to bring.
I mean, I think I know where you're going with this, but I can't think of any other movie.
Okay.
I have one.
Can you guess Can you guess?
I'm gonna bring Deep Cover, directed by Bill Duke. We covered on the show.
I don't know. I don't know.
Can you guess? Okay. Can you guess why we're bringing this?
Is there like a common relation between all these movies?
But why are we bringing these movies specifically?
Because Jeff Goldblum is in them.
Correct.
See, I get it now.
Very good.
You know, I was thinking of this like hypothetical movie night where we're just bringing.
It is
movies.
a hypothetical movie night.
Yeah, it could be.
All right,
anything.
Pete.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to movie night. What are you going to bring? You start us off.
All right. I'm going to movie night, and I'm going to bring Hard 8 from Paul Thomas Anderson. Tyler, what are you going to bring to movie night?
I've never heard of that movie before, but
I think it's his first. No, maybe that's Boogie Nights is his first.
Boogie Nights? I'm bringing Boogie Nights.
You can bring Boogie Nights, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Joseph, what are you bringing to movie night?
I'm bringing Magnolia.
Yes, you can bring Magnolia to movie night.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna bring to movie night. I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring Step Brothers to movie night. Tyler, what are you gonna bring to movie night?
Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie.
Hold on, I gotta check if you can bring that. You can bring. Yes, you can bring that movie to movie night. Good
Everyone's
job.
gonna love it.
Good job. I actually like that movie. It's weird, but
it's funny.
I'm gonna bring.
You're gonna bring. What movie are you gonna bring?
We reviewed it. Jonah Hill.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Cyrus.
Yes,
congratulations. Can you give me the correct answer?
Oh, what
Drop? Can you give me the correct answer? Drop.
Oh yeah.
Good job. Yes, we have a great movie night starring John C. Reilly.
Nice.
Yes.
Great.
Tyler, we're gonna go to movie night. What are you gonna bring?
Well, I'm thinking here.
Pick a movie, any movie.
I know, but I want to pick a movie where I can go more than once.
I'm bringing The Lighthouse.
Yeah. I mean, I immediately thought that, but
Of course.
I am bringing the Thing remake.
The John
19
Carpenter one.
Yeah, John Carpenter.
Okay.
All right.
I'm bringing why am I blanking on movie titles? What the fuck? I'm bringing Overboard.
Yeah, you can bring Overboard. That'll be great.
All right. If you're bringing The Thing and you're bringing Overboard, I guess I'll bring Escape from New York.
Nice. Shaping up to be a really great movie night.
Okay, great.
We did it, Joseph.
What are you bringing to movie night?
I'm bringing Fox and the Hound.
Okay.
Wait. Are you asking me?
Yeah, you're.
Since we solved it.
Yeah,
Okay, we're starting over.
You're
Okay,
starting over.
never.
No? Okay.
No, okay.
Yeah, we're done with that one.
Okay, cool.
I was going to say,
I wasn't
more
sure
Kurt
if
Russell?
you were continuing it or not. So I was like, we solved it. Why are we going on? All right. Having a movie night, or I'm going to a movie night. I'm going to bring The Lighthouse.
Okay.
I'm going to up the difficulty. I'm bringing The Lighthouse.
Okay. If we're bringing The Lighthouse, I'm going to bring The Northman.
Can't bring The Northman.
Can't bring The Northman? Okay. Tyler.
Oh, is it me? No.
Yes, Tyler. What are you gonna bring?
There's only 3 of us
Sorry,
in the room.
Well, I know, but I wasn't prompted to ask I wasn't prompted.
I guess I should ask you. Tyler, what are you gonna bring?
I am going to bring the Twilight movie.
The Twilight movie?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
The Twilight
I've heard of
movie.
Twilight.
Twilight?
Twilight the movie. No, you cannot bring Twilight.
Okay, yeah, now it's getting difficult.
Okay. I'm gonna bring Lahane.
Lahane. Oh. If you're bringing Lahane, I'm gonna bring half of Memento.
No, you can't bring
What?
half of Memento.
Okay,
No.
I'm bringing Frankenweenie.
You can bring Frankenweenie.
Okay.
Tyler, what are you gonna bring?
I'm gonna bring pie.
You can bring pie.
All right.
Very cool.
All right. Let's
Okay.
see what's next. I want to have a movie night, and I'm gonna bring Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Tyler, what are you bringing?
Batman.
Batman?
Yeah.
Just Batman with the
That's
1989
The,
Batman.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Tom,
yeah,
the
1989.
Tim Burton one.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, that's not allowed at this movie night.
Oh.
Joseph, what are you bringing?
I'm bringing. I'm gonna bring 1917.
1917.
I can't bring it. I already tell you.
No, you can't. You can't bring that. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's see. What am I on? I think I'm gonna bring Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Yeah. To movie night. So Birdman so far in Amsterdam.
Oh. I'm going to bring La La Land.
La La Land. Okay, let's see if you can bring that. You cannot bring that, I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Amsterdam and Birdman.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Tough movie night. Hardcore stands only for this one.
I'm bringing
I like that Angie's playing along.
American-
Bruce is bringing along.
American History X.
American History X.
No, I can't bring it.
No, you cannot. You cannot bring that movie. That's a tough one. Okay, I'm gonna bring to my movie night so far, just my movies. Gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tyler, what do you think? What do you want? What do you want to bring to this movie night?
Oh wait.
Can I bring
a
Miss
very
Congeniality?
I'm 99% sure no.
Okay.
No, you cannot. It's a very particular looking movie night.
Well, I had it before you said that. I'm gonna bring. At least I think I do. I'm gonna bring the Birdcage.
I think you can bring the Birdcage. Let me double check.
I'm 100% I can bring the Birdcage.
Yes, you can bring the Birdcage. So far, Birdman, Gravity, Amsterdam, and Birdcage.
I do not know the common
This one's a little deep. This one's pretty deep.
This is gonna be a tough one for Tyler.
I don't know the common
It's a tough one
denominator.
for a lot of people.
You might just stumble onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gravity, Amsterdam.
I'm gonna bring to this movie Meet Joe Black.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know what to bring to your weird specific movie night.
You could bring one of Joseph's favorite movies of all time that we covered on the show.
His favorite movie?
One of his favorite movies of all time. At one point, I know it was his favorite. I don't know if it still is. Probably up in the top 3.
There's definitely 2 of them are in the top 3
Yeah.
of this category.
Can I bring Interstellar?
No.
You cannot bring Interstellar. No. Good guess though.
Here, I'm gonna bring Children of Men.
Children of Men is allowed. Is allowed, but you've already guessed that. Well, not that, but I guess we have to continue doing it. Okay, I'm gonna bring to movie night, this very particular movie night, Burn After Reading.
Okay. I'm going to bring Being John Malkovich.
Sorry, that's not allowed, Tyler.
Jesus Christ.
Clearly, you don't understand.
I don't.
This movie night.
I don't. I really, really don't.
Okay, we got one more good one.
Okay.
One more like gimme for this movie night.
Okay.
Tyler, Joseph.
I'm gonna bring The Revenant.
Revenant is allowed at this movie night. And to adding to that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring The Tree of Life. Tyler, you get one last guess before we call movie night a wrap.
I'm trying
for this one.
Trying to think of something
Can
else.
I bring Antichrist?
No.
No, you cannot.
Can I bring...
Please let me in.
You're standing at the door with us, just stack of movies, and we're just keep turning you away.
Can I bring Eyes Wide Shut?
Nope. You could bring Cat in the Hat.
What?
That's crazy.
I know, it's crazy.
Can you just reveal what the common denominator is with all these films?
Yes.
I actually want to know now. Like I don't care about your movie night.
You're only allowed in if you bring movies with Emmanuel Lubezki's cinematographer. Chibo.
Oh my god.
Chibo.
Oh my god. No, I would have never guessed that.
All right, Tyler.
Yeah. So
Going to movie night. Make it hard.
I can't. You know,
That's
I
what she
can't.
said. That's what he said afterwards too.
Zing. I mean, I don't think I can make it difficult. Really.
It's okay. You don't have to make it difficult. I got one more fun one.
Okay. Well,
I don't know how long we want to spend on this game. We're half an hour into the show.
well, let's just.
We could go as long as you want. I don't care. I have nothing to do today.
Well, this will be my last one.
Okay.
So let's see.
I have one.
Okay.
I'm hosting a movie night, and I'd like you guys to join me.
Okay.
And I am going to be bringing Mission Impossible.
First one?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna bring Eyes Wide Shut.
You can bring Eyes Wide Shut, yeah.
Okay. If your guys are bringing Mission Impossible and Eyes Wide Shut, I think I'm gonna bring Minority Report.
Nice. Those are great films, guys.
We got it.
Can you bring it? Can you bring it?
Yes.
Oh, you made it even easier.
I'm telling you, I'm not
Tom Cruise night, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Having a movie night.
Okay.
Let's do kind of rapid fire if we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bringing Total Recall.
Okay. I'm gonna bring Mission to Mars. Or sorry, Ghost of Mars.
Ghost of Mars. Nice.
Can't bring Ghost of Mars.
Fuck. Okay.
I want to bring Terminator.
Can't bring Terminator.
What?
I'm gonna bring Children of Men.
Children of Men. I'm gonna bring Blade Runner.
You can bring Blade Runner.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome.
I'm going to bring Dune.
You can bring Dune.
Nice.
Do you guys know why?
They're set in the future.
No.
Set in space.
No.
What?
Denis?
They're based on books.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, I have a movie night. Ready?
All right.
I'm gonna bring Tar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring The Lord of the Rings.
I'm sorry, that is not allowed.
Which Lord of the Rings? Does it matter?
Nope.
Okay.
They're all banned. They're all banned.
They're all banned.
from this movie night.
Okay.
Don't overthink it.
I'm gonna bring.
What are you gonna bring? What are you gonna bring at movie night?
Mr. Holland's Opus.
No, that's not allowed.
Okay.
To my movie night, I'm gonna bring Shrek. Tyler, what are you bringing to my movie night?
Bringing Tar.
I'm gonna bring Sicario.
Yes, that is allowed. Sicario is allowed.
Nice.
Good job, Tyler. Joseph, what are you bringing?
Sicario, Shrek, and Tar.
Let's put some theme music on. Where is it? Where is it?
The leap between Sicario and Shrek.
What are you bringing, Joseph? to movie
I'm
night?
bringing Shrek 2.
I'm sorry, that's not allowed. Okay. To my movie night, I'm gonna bring Alien. Tyler, what are you gonna bring to my movie night?
I'm gonna bring Gladiator.
That is allowed.
Nice.
I guess dump Joseph.
The leap between Shrek and Sicario.
And Gladiator.
It's not genre. It's not actor. Or it's not.
It's a fun movie night, Joseph. You should bring something. What are you gonna bring?
You said Tar, Shrek, Sicario,
Alien, and Gladiator also.
Alien, and Gladiator.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to be actor.
Give me a movie.
I'm bringing.
Give me a movie.
Aliens.
You can bring Aliens. Congratulations.
I don't know why though. Not Sigourney Weaver.
We could also bring Brazil. We could also bring Dune. Psycho. Jaws.
Also based on books.
Misery. Casablanca. One-word titles.
Oh, I see.
Tyler, you didn't even know why you...
Yeah, I was just shouting out movies.
Oh, okay.
You got 2 in a row by guessing.
That's so
Congratulations.
I thought there was like some technical aspect to it. Well, that was really
That was
fun.
good.
That was fun.
And it's kind of endless. You can.
Yeah. We could do
have
that a
done
lot.
this for the whole show.
Let me get some like different background music that's not sexy sax music
Yeah.
All right.
for the next one. Cool. Awesome.
Hell yeah. Okay. Pete, do you have any movie news?
Yes, my movie news is centric just around me.
Okay.
It is not
All about me.
not about the world. It's just something that I did this week since I had the week off. But before I get into that, I want to say thank you to the Patreon for basically supporting us for all these years and helping us buy these nice microphones.
Yeah.
I hope it sounds good. Put it in the comment in the chat or in the comments below or whatever. Send us an email. If
Sounds professional.
If it sounds any better or any worse or whatever.
They're like, we can't tell the difference.
Yeah, or if it sounds the same and it just looks. But we've been eyeballing them for a while, and it's we've basically got enough to where we can get all 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's the problem with having 3 people on a show. Everything costs 3 times as much.
Right.
Yeah,
3 new arms, 3 new mics. So anyways, I had the week off, and there's so many good movies in theaters that I decided I want to go to the movies, but I have a lot of stuff I had planned for this week. I had a lot of like things to cram in on specific days. So I said, well, I'm just going to kill an entire day at the theater. So I packed an overnight bag. I brought a blanket. I wore the
overnight bag.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You really did that?
Yeah, I put it in the trunk of my car.
Where were you gonna be overnighting?
Well, I packed an overnight bag not to stay the night,
Oh, okay.
but because if you spend an entire day at the theater, it's almost like you're on a sleepover. You know,
you need your supplies.
so I brought like my medicine and stuff like that. You know,
Oh, I see.
inhaler and allergy medicine and heartburn medicine and stuff. I'm a sick child after all. And then I brought like a change of clothes in case it was cold in there. I brought a blanket.
Because
And
I shit myself.
yeah, extra underwear for when I shit myself 3 times.
Jesus.
And a bottle of water, things like that. And I basically did dedicated. I was going to watch 4 movies in theaters. So I watched 4 in a row. And I
At the same theater?
same theater, never left the theater.
Okay.
Actually, I went to the car one time, hit my overnight bag. I've determined that one of the screening rooms at my local Regal has something in it which triggers my asthma. Because every time I go to that theater, I feel like
Get an episode.
just a little hard to breathe. So I went to my car and got my inhaler out and took my inhaler, and then I felt fine after that. So
Watching the movie Barely Breathing.
yeah, it's like, this is great. Just noticeable enough, nothing like scary.
Yeah.
So I started off my day at 10 a.m. watching the Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Oh.
And this is the newest Marvel movie, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's
recent one.
Yeah, the most recent one.
And it's funny, it came out like the same time as Superman. So they have like the new Marvel and the new Superman, and both feel, by all accounts, I haven't seen Superman yet, different than what each of those respective franchises have been offering. And so the Fantastic Four, directed by Matt Shakman, who has done, he did the WandaVision series, he did a couple movies that I've never heard of before, and it's starring Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Eben Moss Backrack, I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to say it, Joseph Quinn as the Fantastic Four, and then Ralph Ineson as Galactus, and Julia Garner as the Silver Surfer, aka Shalia Ball. Yeah. Paul Walter Hauser is also in it. He plays Mole Man, he's great. Natasha Lyonne for a hot second. And this is set in like a retro futuristic 50s, kind of like the Jetsons, where it looks like a throwback to like quote unquote classic America, maybe 60s,
mid-century future.
Yeah, mid-century future. And like the Fantastic Four is what's his name? Reed Richards. Reed Richards. And he's like one of the world's smartest men, and they go to space to study something in space, and he brings along his wife, it becomes Sue Storm is her name, his brother-in-law, which is Johnny Storm, and his best friend, Ben Grimm, who becomes the Thing. And they all go up into space and they get gamma radiation. They come back. So there's like a quick fast forward intro to it. And then you get into the plot, which is essentially like they're living their life. They're celebrities in their own right. And then they encounter the Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer comes to Earth, and she's a hot, silver, naked space alien person on a surfboard.
Oh, it's a woman?
Yeah, it's Julia Garner.
Nice.
She's the blonde-haired girl from Ozark and Wolfman and a couple other things. She got the curly, kind of wavy blonde hair.
Kind of looks like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake hair. That like top ramen.
And her face, too.
Yeah. And everybody does great. Everybody's great in it. I think I liked the Thing. I thought he wasn't going to like be a character I really cared for because he's got so much like rock makeup on. You can't tell. Joseph Quinn is the Human Torch, and he's pretty good, and he's kind of smarmy and kind of a playboy.
Yeah.
And they basically very beginning of the movie, Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman have a baby together. She's pregnant. They've been trying for years. They just gave up on it, and all of a sudden they have a surprise baby.
Yeah.
And they're excited about it. And while she's like 9 months pregnant, they get basically accosted by the Silver Surfer that says, "I am the herald of Galactus, of the World Destroyer, and your planet has been marked for death. Take these next coming weeks to rejoice. Tell the people you love what you've feared to tell them before, because your world will be no more. This is a joyous time."
This is a joyous time.
Your end is near.
So he's like, I brought Galactus to kill you.
I marked your planet to be destroyed. Rejoice, you're going to be dead soon. And then whoosh, takes off.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Pretty much, yeah, very similar to that. And they basically follow her energy signal through like the galaxy to find where she came from and find Galactus. And they fly their spaceship over there. It's a pretty cool sequence of the technology. And again, everything's that mid-century future, so it's like a classic looking like metal spaceship with the big point and the three feet on it and stuff, and very, very cool looking. Everything looks great. Production design looks great. All their uniforms have turtlenecks because so it's like very cool. And they get to Galactus, and he basically says, "I'm going to kill your planet."
Sorry,
is what it is. Nothing I can do. I have this
can't stop it.
I have this insatiable hunger, he says, and I must feed, and your planet is next. And the only way that they can, the only way that he can prevent it is if he like scans the Invisible Woman's stomach and sees that there's a child in there, and he says, "This child can take my place and basically have a hunger that matches my own and put the end to my torment," because he hates the fact that he has this insatiable hunger. He's the self-loathing Galactus, and
it's a curse.
And he's basically like, "Give me the child and I'll spare your planet." And they're like, "Nope, And then they go back to Earth and they tell Earth what happened. And they're like, yeah, well, he wants our baby. We're not going to give it to him. And the public turns on them.
Yeah.
And that's the whole.
What do you mean?
Yeah, just give him the baby.
Yeah. It's that simple.
Just give him the baby. It's one baby versus the whole world.
It's pro-life propaganda.
Yeah. But it's more like, it's like a human sacrifice of the Aztecs. Would you sacrifice someone that you didn't know in order to save your world? In theory, that makes sense. And then you have Mr. Fantastic, who is that what's his name? Mr. Fantastic?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. In my head, I was thinking Captain Fantastic.
Different movie.
That's the Viggo Mortensen movie, right?
Yeah.
So Mr. Fantastic is like, he's a nerd, and he's trying to logic through it all. And he's like, well, maybe we should just give the baby. And obviously his wife doesn't like that. So the whole movie is basically the plot of how they're going to save the Earth from Galactus, which is essentially an unmovable, unstoppable force. And then Johnny Storm likes the alien chick because she's hot and he's a playboy. And he
got a boner.
Yeah, he got a boner when he talked to her.
Got a fire boner.
And I think the humor's fun in it. The graphics they're not top tier graphics, but I think they're pretty close to that. But the entire world that's built feels like a comic book. So it doesn't have to be ultra realistic graphics.
Right.
So I liked it quite a bit. I give it 4 stars out of 5. Spoiler alert, nothing was below 4 stars on my day of movie watching.
Nice.
So could be the fact that I saw it in theaters instead of at home where I'm fucking around on my phone and distracted half the time. But honestly, I think this is a really fun movie, and it has like I said, a very different feel than the rest of the franchise, the MCU franchise. And it does say that they're going to join the Avengers in the Avengers Doomsday or Avengers whatever the fuck in the next movie is.
Oh yeah.
At the very end, they say that Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday or something. So you're like, okay, now I have to watch that movie, or maybe you have to watch this movie if you want to watch that movie.
I hate it when they do that.
You still haven't watched Infinity War or Endgame, right?
No, neither of those things.
Now I'm doing it out of spite.
Exactly. I'm going to the grave.
I mean, that's the end of MCU for me.
Yeah, same.
And I haven't really seen much since then either. I think I saw Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh, that movie is awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun. But so that was my first movie of the day. Next one I watched is Together, the Alison Brie?
Together.
Let me see, make sure I got this right. It's Dave Franco and Alison Brie, who are married in real life.
The rip-off movie,
Yes.
allegedly.
So that's I'll talk about that in a second. But this is probably this and Weapons. The next movie I watched is Weapons. Are probably the best 2 movies I watched of the day.
Nice.
4.5 stars for this movie. It's a psychological horror thriller relationship movie, and the whole plot is they kind of dance around it in the advertising. So I won't give too much away, but something happens, and there's a force that wants these two. What the hell is that? There's a force that wants this boyfriend and girlfriend to basically be together.
Yeah.
They're already together, and they're like
forever.
Yeah, they've been together for, 10, 15 years, dating, not quite married yet. And he's a aspiring musician. He's like 35, 36 years old or something like that, and hasn't given up the dream yet. And she gets a job offer to move from NYC to upstate New York to basically be a teacher at some school that she can quote unquote make a difference. But they're like 2.5 hours away from New York City, from all his friends, from all the gigs and stuff. And he's like, all right, I guess I'm going to give up my dream or maybe hold on to it. But I'm going to move out here for her. And all his friends are like, dude, you're lame now. What the fuck? You need to leave her. She sucks. And he's like, nah, she's cool. And they start resenting each other. And he won't have sex with her. And that's a whole subplot. And she really wants it. And he's just finds any excuse not to. And I don't know.
I've never heard. Okay.
It's somewhat common. So
withholding sex.
Yeah, it's common on both sides, of both genders. So they are in this contemptuous relationship, and something happens, and they have this intense attraction now to each other. And he, like, when she leaves the house, he gets visibly sick and convulses because she's away from him. And then when they get in the same room together, it's like they can't keep their hands off each other. And they literally start sticking together. Like, he kisses her, and his, like, her lips, you can see in the advertising, the lips stick together. And she's like, "Did you bite me?" He's like, "No, I didn't bite you." He's like, "You fucking bit my lip. What the hell? You haven't had sex with me for 3 months, and now you bite my lip. That's the first time you come onto me." And it's like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So what? It's surprisingly funny. It's funnier than I was expecting.
Oh, okay.
And I think the fact that the two leads are married in real life allowed them to really emotionally leave it all out there because they are giving it 110%. It's really well acted.
Is there a shunting at the end?
I cannot say.
That's a yes.
There may or may not be a sort of shunting.
Well, yeah, knowing the, I guess the premise of it, I feel like it's kind of
They're fighting a shunt the entire time.
yeah. It's like that one scene in Color Out of Space.
You know, this movie gave me very strong Color Out of Space vibes without the cheesiness.
And
So-
in the cage.
Yeah. So like everything that I wanted this movie to be, it was, and then some. So like if you're going into this and thinking, "Ooh, I want a creepy body horror thing," it's that. Or I want an interesting relationship drama with.
Is it gross?
With depth? Yes.
Gross.
Yeah. There's some for sure grossness to it.
Cool.
Nice.
If you want like a creepy relationship drama, it's that too. If you want a mystery, it's that as well. So it's very cool, and there were some surprise twists. And when I was done, I gave it 4.5 stars. I thought, is this score going to go down because it was supposedly ripped off from another script? Dave Franco has been very vocal about it. He says, we have fucking receipts that says no fucking way was this ripped off.
Yeah.
Like this has been in the works for quite some time. The director, his name is Michael Shanks. He wrote and directed this movie, and he based it off of his own personal experiences, basically losing himself in a relationship. And I think anyone who's had the long-term sort of relationship before, who you feel like, oh, I'm abandoning a part of myself that I used to be because of the relationship now.
Sounds like it's also about like codependency.
100% a codependent movie.
Yeah.
So there's so many layers to this, and it's very good. So if you want any of those aspects to the movie, you're going to get it. And it's a lot of fun. So
You're gonna get it.
I wasn't surprised. I actually was very surprised that I liked this as much as I did. So that's Together. Next up, I watched Weapons. And Joseph, I know you watch Weapons.
Yes, I did.
You wanna tell me what your thoughts were?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I had like a really fun time watching. What
You already
is
on
it?
it.
Oh, I am okay. I had a fun time watching it. Overall, I thought it was really entertaining. I thought it was I thought it was very comedic. I liked the storytelling device that they use in the different perspectives.
The Rashomon style, Magnolia style.
Like last duel sort of like seeing the same thing from a different angle, like a few different times. I didn't think it was much of a horror movie. Thought it was more of a mystery than anything else.
Yeah, for
with
sure.
some like jump scare moments. I was not that into what it ended up being though.
Oh yeah.
I was like when we
Revealed.
get to the third act,
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine, I guess. Because it wasn't as like nefarious or conspiratorial, is that a word?
Yeah.
As I was hoping it would be. It was just like, this is happening now.
Well, when it first the premise of the 17 children disappearing from this like third grade class or whatever.
yeah.
They all leave except for one child, and they all like run off in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
2:17 a.m. and they know by the security footage. I was like, well, it's got to be this in my head, and I'm like, and it was that ultimately. What I thought it was like, well, there can't be any other explanation besides this. And then there's some kind of hints behind on the chalkboard in the classroom when it shows flashbacks, and I was like,
for sure.
okay, maybe it's that, but how would they all get infected by that?
Yeah, there's a lot of
I think there's some layers to it.
foreshadowing going on in the background, and I like the fact that Zach Cregger himself, when he was writing it, didn't know what he was writing until he got like 50 pages in.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
So he
interesting.
was just typing on a.
he got the initial like these kids go missing, and
He backward engineered the ending.
he's like, he has like, this moment happens in this story, and now I have to figure out why it happens, and so that's how he was. That's how he wrote it.
That's kind of cool.
That's a unique concept.
Yeah, and what I like about his sort of his take on his own movie is because there's a one part in the movie where you're like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Is it in the dream sequence?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that a lot of people will take differently from that. And he's gone to say like he doesn't even know what it means.
It's whatever you want.
Yeah. And there's like,
it had a very clear meaning to me.
yeah, to you, and then to other people it means something else. So
Yeah.
right, so like I took it as one thing, and someone else might take it as a totally different thing, and it's like the film theorists are like going crazy now because Zach Cregger has said like, yeah, I'm aware of the plot holes, and I just don't care.
Awesome.
Well, it's like you're a high school English teacher giving like so much layers of subtext to books that you're reading. You're like, you see, the author here specifically mentioned that the curtains are blue, which is a color of clarity and new beginnings. And you're like, oh, right, writing that down, and then later on you're like, that was bullshit, right?
Yeah. Sometimes they're just blue.
It's just blue,
Yeah.
But I think that it's really hard to not see the movie as a sort of allegory for school shootings. It's like 1 minute these children are there, the next minute they're gone. There's no explanation.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's that. You could take that element. I mean, that's pretty obvious, I think. There's also like child abuse, like victims and stuff.
Well, that plus
and, like,
plus the whole town is trying to find reason behind it, and they don't have a reason. But there is a scapegoat that they can all point to, and it's this poor teacher played by Julia Garner. I had a Julia Garner double feature.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it as well. I think I liked it probably more than you did. At first, when it finished, I was like, okay, this is pretty damn good and pretty damn entertaining and really well made. But I feel like the entire movie was built up for essentially the final scene. Mm-hmm. There's a final scene that goes on a little too long, which turns from kind of exciting and fun to very funny to me, the way that's edited. You're like, and you remind yourself that Zach Cregger is a comedian by nature. He's a sketch comedian. Oh. So he was from The Whitest Kids You Know. He did The Barbarian, and then he did this one. So the thing I like about having a sophomore movie from this new filmmaker is that, you know, my only reference point is Barbarian of his work. So I'm thinking, well, is it set in the reality? Because Barbarian's pretty much a realistic movie. Like there's no mysticism or sci-fi or fantasy or magic or anything. So you're kind of thinking that, and then you're like, well, but maybe not, you know? I can't see a world where it would be none of those things. And then when that final scene happens, I was cackling in the theaters. It was so funny.
If it wasn't for the final like 20 minutes of the movie, I probably wouldn't like it as much.
I was edged the whole time.
Because and there is a release.
I'm like, fucking what is it? Well, just show me what it is.
Yeah.
I like the crackhead character.
He was probably the highlight.
He's so fun. And Zach Cregger's next movie is Resident Evil reboot, and that character is going to be the main character.
Oh,
he's like a delivery driver delivering something to Raccoon City after the outbreak.
Yeah, you can relate.
That reminded me of Tyler a little bit too.
I was just gonna what?
Just a little.
Yeah, I like Barbarian more.
I think so too. I think Barbarian's like a high 4.5, and this is a low 4.5.
There's a lot of layers to unpack, I think,
I walked out of the theater at like 4 though.
For weapons, even though like they're like layers that are bestowed upon by the viewer themselves. And if you're invested enough, you could like it as like you could say this is a 10 out of 10 A+ movie.
Sure. Yeah. Right? So anyways, that's Weapons. High recommend. Recommend. It's a rewatchable movie too. It's going to be a 4K instant buy when it comes out. If it does, because A Barbarian is still not available on Blu-ray.
Oh.
Yeah.
Frustratingly. And then finally, I watched the Naked Gun reboot with Liam Neeson, Pamela Anderson, and a Paul Walter Hauser double feature because he was Mole Man and he was also his sidekick in this.
Okay.
This is directed by Akiva Shriver, who plays the stepbrother in Hot Rod. He's one of the 3 of The Lonely Island. And this is really funny. This is exactly what you would want from a Naked Gun movie. It's stupid. It takes itself, the serious meter is at 0, 100% like at the bottom. There's not one, there's so many fart jokes and poop jokes. There's a scene where they're reviewing his body cam footage for an entire day because they're trying to put a perp at the scene of the crime. And he's like, I know you were there. I'm going to see it on my body cam footage. And they watch, instead of just watching that 1 hour, they watch the whole day, and he's hammering chili dogs the whole day and complaining about how he's going to shit his pants in the car. And he's like, just fast forward. Fast forward again.
Oh, that's funny.
Hammers another chili dog, and he's like, not a second one. I ate 5 more that day. There's so many good like punchlines that just really work. There's some stuff that doesn't work too, that tries a little too hard.
Yeah.
Like there's a fight scene where he's you don't want him to kill anybody because he's like the protagonist. So instead of shooting them, he like throws the clip at him from the gun, and that didn't really work. But for every like dud, there was 10 or 15 winners. So I laughed the entire time. It was very, very fun, and good way to cap off the day. So like a 4. Most people I think are going to put this at around 3.5 stars. I put it at a 4. It reminded me very much of old Leslie Nielsen, like the highlights of the Leslie Nielsen stuff, and a little bit of like the Three Stooges.
Okay.
Because it just doesn't take itself seriously. A lot of like physical slapstick, and a lot of not as many sight gags as I was hoping for. I think that was one of the highlights of the old Police Squad and Naked Gun series was, visual gags. But there was some, like it'll pop up and say, 1 hour to midnight on the screen, and then someone's walking across the screen, they stumble across the letters and like trip, and the letters all fall apart. So there was some of that, but not as much as I was expecting. So yeah, that's The Naked Gun. Another high recommend. So 4 movies in theaters for me one day. I feel like I unlocked an achievement in life. I got that done.
Yeah.
And I almost squeezed in Superman for the 5th one, but it was going to be like an hour and a half wait between.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I said no.
Yeah, how close were the movies together?
One of them I had to wait about 35 minutes. The rest of them were like 10, 15 minutes apart.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I planned it the day before, and I was like, okay, we're going to watch this one first because it ends here and then it starts here.
And you have to account for the fucking like
Trailers.
the pre-show and the trailers.
Yeah, I added all that in.
Nice.
And
It's about like 30 minutes of bullshit
pretty much
before you get to the movie.
I accounted for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And I usually sat down as the trailers were playing. But I only bought 1 popcorn and 1 soda, and I made it last the entire day. And then Brianna came down and watched Weapons with me.
Oh, nice.
So she came in, I bought her a ticket, and she came in, watched it with me, and then took off.
Nice.
It was a weird day at the movies. So I was very comfortable. I wore slippers and socks, and
Well, I mean, that's kind of like your sanctuary.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I felt like renting space there. And I have the unlimited movie pass, so I only paid $16 for the whole day because 2 of them were IMAX. You have to pay more for IMAX.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four and Weapons. I watched both in IMAX, and they were fantastic.
Nice.
Limax, really.
Limax.
So that's all I got.
Cool. That sounds like it was a great day.
It was wonderful.
I don't know if I could do that, but kudos to you.
It was wonderful. Completely switched off.
Yeah. I really want to see Weapons. Everyone I know has seen it.
I'm so glad that it's doing well too.
Yeah. All right. Well, on to me. I have a news story, and it's from Variety.com. That's kind of pretty much where we get all of our news stories is Variety.com.
Speak for yourself.
Or IndieWire.
I think it was Variety who are actually getting rid of their movies section.
Oh, really? Really?
I thought it was Variety.
Interesting.
Well, if anyone knows someone there. So anyways, Quentin Tarantino scrapped The Movie Critic, which is his final film, because it was too much like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And he goes on to quote saying, "Who wants to see a movie about a fucking movie critic?" And
I thought to myself, wait a minute, this is a dumb idea.
yeah, so he wrote the movie. He says, "I wasn't really excited about dramatizing what I wrote when I was in pre-production, partly because I'm using the skill set that I learned from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. How are we going to turn Los Angeles into the Hollywood of 1969 without using CGI?" Tarantino explained in a career-spanning conversation on the Church of Tarantino podcast, recorded in Los Angeles at his coffee shop, Pam's Coffee. I didn't know he had a coffee shop. That's cool. "It was something we had to pull off. We had to achieve it. It wasn't for sure that we could do it. The movie critic, there was nothing to figure out. I already kind of knew more or less how to turn LA into an older time. It was just too much like the last one." Now, I praise Tarantino for recognizing that it's going to be the same as his last movie, and so he wants to do something different for his final film. But I also think it's kind of messed up for all the other people who were working in pre-production, and then Quentin just shows up. He's like, "Yeah, I scrapped it. Go home."
Well, it's his movie.
I know, but
It's just
I mean,
still
how many
still
people?
pre.
How many people were involved in pre-production? I
Yeah,
mean,
pre is pretty light lifting.
yeah, that's true too. But I was just kind of thinking about like the people who thought this was going to be a job for the next like 9 months.
Hey,
And
that's
so-
showbiz, baby.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah,
people
it
that
is.
worked on Batgirl fucking.
That's fucked up because they already shot that thing.
Yeah, that was a messed up.
I guess they already got paid though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm glad that he can recognize that it wouldn't be a good final film, but I also think like it's kind of stupid to put that much pressure on yourself.
He's putting a lot of pressure on that 10th movie.
Yeah,
It's my last one.
and so
I can't make any more after this.
you know, it's funny when I found out his last movie was going to be about a movie critic. I think it was going to be set in like the 70s.
Yeah, just like Once Upon a Time.
And so I was thinking, like, really, that's gonna be your last movie? Like, you know, you have like Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, the
Rest.
the Hateful, yeah, literally all bangers in your career.
Jackie Brown.
and then the
Death
movie,
Proof.
the movie critic.
But
like,
we have no idea what it was like really gonna be like gonna look like.
I know, but I would, for as bombastic as Tarantino is, I would have imagined that he would have, you know, kind of shot it out into left field.
My favorite Tarantino news from that same interview is that he says that him and David Fincher are the best two directors.
Oh yeah, I read that.
He's like, yeah, me and David, we're the best two out there, so I wanted to have him direct it.
Because David Fincher's directing the sequel.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time sequel
Yeah.
or show or something like that.
Yeah, it's a show about a cliff.
Yeah.
Is it a show?
Yeah.
I think so.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a movie.
No, they were going to make it a movie, but they turned it into a TV show now. So, I mean, I'm not really interested in it. I honestly wasn't really that impressed with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I thought it was okay, but
I thought you were in love with it.
I mean, my opinions ebb and flow with movies, so
Someone he barely knows says it sucks.
You watched it the once for the show, right?
yeah.
And so just
think you
every
watched
now
it
and then
twice.
you think about it and you're like, I like it. No, I don't like it. And then
Yeah.
I think you watched it twice, didn't you?
I think I did.
And
yeah.
then the next day you're like, I like it. And then the next day you're like, I didn't like it that much.
yeah.
A guy at the gas station said it was terrible, so now his opinion changed.
Yeah, I really need to get a mobile microphone and start interviewing people at gas.
You got it on your phone.
But, oh yeah, I guess I could have done that, but
Voice
it would have been.
recorder.
But I want to do the bit like, you know, with the microphone, like okay,
Yeah.
get it.
Get it? I'm aware.
Get it? Anyone listening? Yeah.
Anyways,
That
that's
sounds good.
Yeah.
I like that.
This thing on.
Yeah, very good.
Well, I mean, that's all I got for this week. Let's move on to some streaming picks.
Movies.
Wanna watch a movie?
Yes, I do.
Disney Plus. Oh, HBO Max.
If I don't get the pick, show's over.
I have grown accustomed to Hulu Plus.
I like Netflix.
Streaming picks, movies that we watched on our streaming services that we will recommend to you. Joseph, what do we have for this week?
Isn't Tarantino doing a play instead of a movie?
A play instead of a movie.
I could have swore he was like, I'm going to do a play for my final thing instead of a movie.
I think he said he wants to do a play, so he in place of his not as a replacement, but like he can do as many plays as he wants. He can do TV after this, kabuki theater,
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
Just not another movie.
just not
I
another
guess
movie.
not. Okay. I really only have one streaming pick.
Okay.
The other two are Shrek 1 and 2. So,
Oh,
and I don't really need to talk about those.
All right.
They are available on Netflix, I think, if you want to watch Shrek.
Shrek.
Shrek 1 and Shrek 2.
Shrek 4 underrated.
Really?
Probably the best.
You
of the
could
bunch.
skip Shrek
Really?
3. Yeah,
Wow.
skip Shrek 3.
Shrek 3 is the worst.
You don't need to watch that one.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
Shrek 5 delayed to 2027, I think.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So
It's fucking bullshit.
I guess they changed them anyway. They like did the reverse Sonic thing. They're like they look fine and they made it worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the only stream pick I have, is it even streaming? Technically streaming for free anywhere right now. It's a 2025 movie. You can watch it on Shudder. This is Clown in a Cornfield.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Oh.
Not great, but fun.
And it's exactly that. It's a not great fun like slasher movie where the killer is a clown, starring Will Sasso as the sheriff of this small town.
Starring, but
Yeah, he's starring in it. Because like when I watched it, I was like,
He's the only person I recognize.
That's Will Sasso.
Will Sasso?
The guy with the lemons in his mouth?
This guy's leading the pack of this cast. Yeah. And basically, it's a story of a father and daughter whose mom has died off screen, and they move to this town where the dad is gonna become the new local doctor, and she hates it. She's like, you didn't even consult me if I wanted to move. She's in high school, and there's the town has like this rambunctious group of teenagers who are like pranksters. Like they film pranks, like it's just a prank bro type people.
But they're kind of like mini horror movies, right?
Yeah, they make it a production to kill people with a clown costume. And she joins in on their gang, and they like do like an initiation by like pranking her first, where they pretend to kill one of them, and then they're like she freaks out, and then one of them's like, nah, it's just a prank.
You stupid, it's a prank, you freaking idiot.
It's a prank, bro. It's a prank.
So like the town like doesn't trust them, and then there was this horrible accident that also happened before all of this. That was like a burned down factory or something that killed people and relatives to other people in the town, like the sheriff and the teacher.
Isn't Kevin Durand also in that?
And yeah, Kevin Durand is also.
He was in Naked Gun too. He was good in that.
And then there's actual murders start happening via a person in a clown outfit, and you're like, who is it? And then as things start unraveling, you're like, I see exactly where this is going.
Yeah,
and it's pretty predictable. You see what's going to happen coming from a pretty good distance away, but like the kills are pretty good and fun, and it's comical, and they call the clown Friendo. There's some pretty cheesy writing with that. Like,
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
that's a lot of friendos.
Friendo.
Yeah, it's a fun sort of like, don't think about it. You don't even have to think about it at all.
Same director from Tucker and Dale and Little Evil.
Oh, okay.
Definitely a little bit of a step down from those.
But yeah, production quality and like kills and stuff, or the practical effects are pretty good. And yeah, I mean, you can have a decent time. It's a Halloween-ish type of movie you could watch. Whatever.
I think for Shudder originals, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Some of their Shudder originals are pretty effy.
Pretty big stinkers
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's I wouldn't call it a hidden gem. It's just hidden.
It's a hidden rock of some sort.
Yeah, it's a hidden fool's gold.
It's like when you dig up a rock and you're like, that's a kind of nice rock. Put it off to the side.
Yeah. It's like a rock that you can skip.
That's a keeper.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's on Shudder. Check it out. I don't know.
All right.
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, Pete, what do you have for us this week?
Okay, I'm going to blow through some of these because I already talked about a bunch of movies I watched, but I had the whole week off, so I watched a fucking ton of movies.
Just a reminder.
I can only imagine.
I had the week off.
Just remember, I watched 2 more of the Werner Herzog movies from Werner Herzog set.
Oh, nice.
Heart of Glass from 1976 and Stroszek from 1977. Both weird. Heart of Glass, apparently Werner hypnotized the entire cast. They had him hypnotized.
Oh, okay. I was like,
for the production, except for one character who's supposed to be like a soothsayer, like a future seer or whatever.
That's
about
awesome.
I know it's about a German town that.
Why did he hypnotize them?
The glass maker of the town dies, and he knows how to make this ruby glass, this deep red glass, and they feel like that's the heart of their town. And when he dies, they're all trying to figure out how to make the red glass, and they can't.
Yeah.
And there's a soothsayer there who's basically a bearer of bad news, and he's the only one who's not hypnotized. Everybody else is hypnotized on set. So they're giving these very like stiff performances. Some people are like look like they're in a trance, and some people are just kind of zombie walking through their scene. So not great, but interesting.
Yeah, that sounds like a very interesting movie.
I don't even know where you watch it. I watched it on my DVD set.
Yeah.
And then Stroszek, same guy that he had The Enigma of Caspar Hauser, the character that played Caspar Hauser. The actor's name is Bruno Stroszek.
Yeah.
And he's basically gets out of jail and then is on the run from the law, and he finds a prostitute who he likes, and he moves to Wisconsin, from Germany to Wisconsin. And it's them setting up their life in Wisconsin. And it's also, as you can imagine, very fucking weird.
All right.
I wouldn't really recommend those to anybody, either one of those, but they were fun. Couple movies that are not streaming for free, but we rented. Bring Her Back. The Philippou brothers directed. It's an Australian production. It's about starring Sally Hawkins and a couple people you wouldn't recognize. And the rare villain role for Sally Hawkins. She's great. She's great as a villain. The plot is a teenage boy. He's probably 17 or so. Yeah, he's 17 because he only has to wait a few months before he can adopt his younger sister, his like stepsister. And her mom married his dad, and her mom died years ago, and his dad just dies at the beginning of the movie. And so now they get put in a foster home who's with Sally Hawkins. And there's a creepy ass kid, the kid you see from the poster and all the trailers, who's just shaved head, walking around shirtless all day. And not like a normal Australian, but just creepy, you know? Yeah. So he's, and weird things are happening, as you can imagine. And there's an element of resurrection, and she's lost her daughter, and her daughter was blind, and the stepsister who he's trying to take care of is also blind. So you're like, oh yeah, she's gonna try to replace her daughter, and that's pretty much exactly what happens. It's like you're not there for the mystery, you're just there for the gore.
Okay,
because it's also about grief.
It is.
I heard it was kind of a depressed fest.
It's pretty depressing. I like Talk to Me a lot better than this one. There's some good stuff in it, but I don't know. I feel like this one is it disappointed me a little bit. I was looking for something intense and impactful, and I just didn't get that. I think Sally Hawkins she's great in it, but like the kids are not so great. And there's like one or two very graphic scenes that stick with you, and you're like, oh my God, they really fuck with that kid. That poor child.
They hypnotized him.
Yeah. But yeah, it's okay. But this is it's like a $10 rental. I'd wait for it to hit streaming, to be honest. And then I watched 28 Years Later.
Oh, yeah.
You did
starring
watch it.
Aaron Taylor Johnson and Ralph Fiennes and a couple of people that you may not recognize. Jodie Comer, I'm sorry, plays the mom. And this is set, as you can imagine, 28 years after the outbreak. And this is a much broader looking movie, where 28 Days Later is like up close, very, very tight in all the characters and very kind of shaky cam. And this has more established shots and more interesting landscape shots. And there's a small village off the coast of mainland England where life is normal. They live this kind of like almost like Amish life because there's no electricity, there's no nothing. But there's a society out there, kind of like The Last of Us, where they've established Jackson, Wyoming. And then there's a very small like land walking bridge between mainland and this little island that you can only get to at low tide. At high tide, it's covered up, so it basically keeps the zombies away. And at like age 15, 14, something like that, all the kids are supposed to go with their parents onto the mainland and learn about zombies and kill zombies. So they can know what the real world's like, and then they come back. So it's like a rite of passage.
Right.
It's unclear if women and the men do that, boys and girls, but this young boy, he's 13, and his dad, Aaron Taylor Johnson, decides to take him across a little bit early, and they experience some new zombies, and you get to learn about the fat zombies. I can't remember what they call them, but they're like crawlers.
Bloaters.
Yeah, they're basically like bloaters, but just fat zombies. And then they encounter the alpha zombie. And it's a class of zombies. So it adds more to the lore to the zombies than the previous movies. And the alpha zombies are fucking packing. They're like donkey dick, swinging in the wind.
That's what I've heard.
Big wang
Is that
zombies.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're not shy about it either. Any chance they can, that wang is swinging. It's like in the silhouette, you just see him standing there like this, and
got 3 legs.
Yeah, it's like a fucking tripod over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they're smart, and they kind of, it's like you know in the Lord of the Rings
and brains.
You know the Lord of the Rings, they had the Battle of Helm's Deep. They have that one zombie or that one Urukai.
Yeah.
That runs with the torch.
Yeah.
And he's bigger and looks different than the rest of them. It's kind of like that. It takes more shots to take him down. They're kind of like on a mission for whatever, and they don't get, so it's just a different type of zombie.
Hence the name Alpha.
They are alphas.
They listen to Andrew Tate.
Yeah, exactly. They're top Z's.
Yeah.
So anyways, they go on the land and they get into some trouble. And you kind of think that the whole movie's going to be about them like surviving on the mainland now, but they don't. They get back and there's a falling out with the father, and then the son takes his sick mother onto mainland because he hears about a doctor that's still living on the mainland, and that's what Rafe finds. And his mom is sick, but they don't know what she's sick with because they don't have modern medicine.
Yeah.
So he finds the doctor, and then that's where the real story hits. So
okay.
The things that I love about this movie is that the type of shots that they use. They still do some of that interesting kind of like 360 angle sort of shots that look like they would be at home with 28 Days Later. Kind of like almost like freeze frame stuff. You know how they do some like light freeze frame stuff on the original. But the quality looks better.
Shot on iPhone
For a lot of it. And then there's some, again, a lot of lore that's added to the zombies, which I liked a lot. But Ray Fiennes' whole subplot was great. I loved him. And there was this movie is more about grief than Bring Her Back is.
Okay.
It's fucking great. I cried in this.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very, very good. So I highly recommend it. And it's got some cool like artistic sort of shots. I hate to call them artistic, but that's what people are saying. It's too artsy. Looks like Terrence Malick shot it. It doesn't. It doesn't look like Terrence Malick shot it.
Okay.
It looks like they have some interesting like coverage shots, like B-roll of the world, and they insert that into where the father and son are kind of walking and they're having a conversation, but instead of just filming them talking, it shows like video of deer and some zombies eating things off in the horizon, and you're like, it fills the world in an interesting way. So I liked that a lot, and I think some people were nitpicky about that. So
okay.
So that's 28 years later. It's a $20 rental.
Damn.
Yeah, I probably would wait for it just because I know it's going to hit streaming, but I thought it was worth it. Jurassic World Rebirth. Watch that. Another new release rental. Skip that.
Okay.
Skip the rental. It's fun. It's like a three-star movie.
Shame. It's Gareth Edwards, right?
Yeah, 3.5, I'd say maybe. I think people are going to naturally shit on this because of the comparison to the original Jurassic Park. But if this came out on its own, with its own thing, I think people would be like in awe of the CG, in awe of a lot of things. And there's some very tense moments in it. Like there's a pterodactyl or pterodon attack where they go into its nest. It's like cave nest on the cave wall or like the cliff walls. That was really cool. But it's like Scarlett Johansson, Idris Elba, Jonathan Bailey, Rupert Friend, and Manuel Garcia Rulfo. A couple other people. But it was good. I mean, it's good enough. But I would, again, wait for that to come out on streaming because it will be streaming eventually.
All right.
Okay.
Probably the most interesting movie I watched of the week, Godland 2022. It's streaming on Kanopy and the Criterion channel. It's about a missionary from Denmark that goes to Iceland to try to like build a church in Iceland. And he comes up with the, basically it's man versus nature. And he realizes just how fucked up Iceland is. And he abandons his God because of how terrible the landscape is.
Iceland made me an atheist.
That could be the tagline. But the thing about...
I went to Iceland and all I got was religious skepticism.
Exactly. But the cool thing about this movie is there's some shots in this movie that the filmmaker literally took 2 years to film.
Jeez.
Like there's a shot of a decaying horse, and he literally set up a rig and put the camera up there and filmed it for like 3 weeks, and then come back 6 months later and filmed it for 3 weeks and come back 6 months later. He did it for like 2 years.
Wow.
And just to get the shot. And I'm like, how do they get that? And then I watched the behind the scenes sort of thing, and he says that. I'm like, fuck, man.
Nobody touched the horse.
Yeah, literally. And it's the shots are gorgeous of this. I mean, just seeing
So an actual horse was just dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
He shot it right near his house. It looks like these remote landscapes, but it's
His
like
house in Iceland.
in Iceland. Yeah,
Okay.
Everyone's Icelandic. It's an Icelandic movie.
He shot
Except for the guy who's Danish,
Yeah, there's one Danish guy, and he's
the main character.
yeah, but he's worked with him in the past. I think he lives in Iceland.
Oh, okay.
But he's like
His
Danish.
character is Danish.
And I think in Iceland, I think they might speak both languages because this is all about how Iceland was owned by Denmark at one point, and they eventually got their freedom in like 1945 or 1975 or something like that.
They have their own July 4th.
Yeah. But instead of from Britain, it's from Denmark.
Yeah.
So beautiful movie. Very slow, but fucking beautiful.
I remember seeing screenshots from this movie when it was coming out, and it looked really interesting.
It's good. You can borrow the Blu-ray if you want. It's
Oh, you own it?
Yeah, I bought it. Blind bought it on a Criterion
Oh, okay.
a year ago, and I never watched it. But it's all framed around this priest who also is a photographer. So he takes like 8 photographs of the landscape and they build the narrative around these photos. They're not real photos, but he's like, well, what if this priest took photos and then he died and then we found the photos later and then what happened then? Which is kind of like the Iceman, which is a weird narrative about a real like caveman they found in the ice. It had a hole in its skull and a murder weapon next to it. Like this is the first documented homicide.
Yeah.
So they like constructed this narrative around it and made a movie around it for like what maybe happened to this guy.
The coldest case.
Except for the photos are fake. They're all fake.
Okay.
I watched the Ice Cube War of the Worlds.
You already mentioned that.
Did I? Okay.
Last week.
Skip that. Terrible. For erotic August, I watched Dressed to Kill, Brian De Palma, same year as American Gigolo, 1980. This is streaming on the Roku channel, Amazon Prime, and Hoopla. This is fucking a really horny movie.
Nice.
Like way hornier, way sleazier than anything we watched so far.
Yeah.
Like long shots of women like soaping their breasts up in the shower and then like
at some point you're just like, all right, let's get to the next.
Yeah, Brianna's like, no, this one's looks more like a porn than the rest of them. And it does, and it's De Palma being a freak.
Yeah.
But it has a lot of twists and turns to it, and it's like one of the characters you think is going to be the main character is gone very quickly, and you're like, oh, this is like Psycho, Gonzo. And De Palma specifically has been called out for copying director of Psycho, brain fart.
Hitchcock.
Yeah, copying Hitchcock in a lot of ways, and this one really feels.
And
like
he's like, Hitchcock, who's that?
Yeah,
never heard of her.
Never heard of her. Yeah, but yeah, this is a well worth your time watching it. It's really, really good, and it has more of a mystery than anything. Michael Caine's in it, and
Michael Caine.
Yeah, Michael Caine. Let me see who else is in this thing.
I failed you.
Angie Dickinson, Nancy Allen, and Keith Gordon. Yeah, pretty damn good. And then the one that I could actually recommend to people that everybody should watch is on Hulu. It's called Exhibiting Forgiveness. Came out last year. It's about an artist who's coming to grips with basically whether he should forgive his father for being a shitty dad or not.
Oh.
And every bit of this is fantastically acted. It's a gorgeous looking movie. It centers around music and physical art, like paintings. And so it's like the setting is great. The theme is great. The acting is great. Cinematography looks fantastic. And the message might surprise you. You know, I think a lot of movies, they're like, oh yeah, you need to forgive him because he's your blood and stuff like that. And it doesn't take the easy way out where it's just like, oh, he's a changed man. And, you know, I saw that through his actions and now he's different and now I'm going to forgive him. And it's like, there's not always a redemption arc in the real life,
Right.
Even with blood relatives. I think that people who say, well, they're your blood, you can't cut them out of your life. I don't think they've ever dealt with people that you should cut out of your life.
Right.
So it shows the flashback of why he hates his dad and how his dad is now and stuff. And there's some brutal stuff, but it's not like a Tyler Perry movie is more brutal. There's like rape and physical assault and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like spousal rape and things in Tyler Perry movies. It's more tame, I think, than that, but more realistic to what most people are dealing with when you're talking about a shitty parent. So if this is on Hulu, it hit Hulu just recently. Everybody I've heard says it's great, and it is fantastic. So I would recommend everybody to watch that. Exhibiting Forgiveness. That's it.
Nice. All right. I have 3 streaming picks and 1 anti-streaming pick.
4 total
for a movie.
Wow. All right.
I know, right?
Hold on a second. We have a drop for that. Congratulations.
All right. I'm going to start off with my anti-streaming pick, streaming on Netflix. It's called Night Train.
Night Train.
Terrible movie. It's so bad. It's about a single mom struggling to make ends meet as a Hollywood teamster evades capture by a ruthless FBI agent while running black market medical supplies in her legendary souped-up pickup truck. So, yeah, she has like this like
legendary pickup truck
because she's also a part of like a street racing community, and everyone knows that truck as being like the Night Train because she would run drugs.
The truck's called the Night Train?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she would run drugs from like somewhere from Vegas to wherever she is now, and very terribly acted. I thought it was a joke at first, but it's really bad. It's
This is a newer movie.
Yeah, where'd you watch this and how'd you find it?
Netflix, and it was recommended to me by Angie, who's in the chat.
Angie, how dare you?
She, you know what? I messaged her.
Did she watch it first?
Yeah, she watched.
Oh my gosh.
She watched it first, and then she's like, you should watch Night Train. And I was like, all right. She usually has good taste in movies. And then I watched it. I messaged her. I was like, what the fuck was that?
What did you get me into?
And she laughed because she knew it was a bad movie.
Oh, that's okay.
How dare you?
Yeah, so don't
I respect that.
Really, it's not even bad funny either. It's just bad.
Just bad.
Yeah.
Jack has this one on DVD.
Night Train? Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
Maybe. I don't know if he's referring to the Night Train or not.
Okay. And then a movie that I highly recommend everyone watch, 1996 Set It Off. Starring Queen Latifah and Jada.
Spike Lee movie?
You say Set It Off?
Set It Off, yeah. Starring Jada and Latifah.
Oh,
Queen
yeah.
Latifah.
I know that's one. They're like bank robbers or something?
Yeah, so essentially...
F. Gary Gray. My bad, not Spike Lee.
Essentially, girl gets her bank robbed because she's a bank teller. And she recognizes the guy who is robbing banks. She didn't do like the proper like procedure when there's a bank robbing happening. I guess like there's like some button you need to press, and it's like the panic button.
Smash that motherfucking panic button.
Yeah, and so she gets fired from the job, even though she's like got traumatized because the cops shoot the guy that was robbing the bank, and she like grew up with the bank robber, and she like kept telling him, don't do this, and then cops come in, and then he like shoots at the cops. He dies in front of her. She's traumatized. She gets fired from her job, which I thought was bullshit. I felt her frustration.
Okay.
And so she's hanging out with her friends, and then she gets the idea, well, I've worked at a bank before, so I know all the inner workings of a bank.
Sure.
So she conjures up the idea of, well, let's just rob a bank. I know how to do it. And so they hit one bank, and they're all on a bank robbing high. And so they hit another bank, and like they keep doing it, but then they go to the bank that has never been robbed before, which happened to be the bank that she worked at. And, you know, a bunch
It just got robbed, though. What are you talking about? It never got robbed before.
No money was stolen.
Oh, so it was a failed robbery.
Yeah, failed robbery.
Attempted robbery.
I guess it makes sense because they killed the guy.
Yeah.
He got away and then they killed him.
They killed the guy.
And so, you know, that's like the climax of the movie is the unrobbable bank job. And that was I was surprised how much I was enjoying myself. I thought it would just kind of be
I've heard good things about it.
I thought it'd be like a movie that you just throw on the background, but it's pretty compelling. Pretty compelling stuff. So yeah, that's streaming on Amazon Prime.
Cool. Paramount also.
The second movie that I watched, which is streaming on Hulu, I finally caught up with Late Night with the Devil.
Oh, fun.
Oh my God, I fell in love with this movie. It's so good.
I figured you'd like that.
I mean, it's unfortunate that AI was used in some capacity in this movie, but ignoring that, I really enjoyed myself. The concept of the story of this movie is just so interesting. I've never really seen anything like it before. I thought it was like the whole bumpers of like the classic bumpers like was really like, no, I shouldn't say nostalgic, but I liked that old like 70s.
Your favorite part was the AI.
Well,
that's where they used it.
I mean, that's where that's where they got me.
Oh, okay.
So
somehow I'm just drawn to the AI.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, the concept was really cool. Perfect amount of pacing, and it's streaming on Hulu. Definitely check that one out. If you can.
Streaming on Hulu, Kanopy, Philo, and Shudder.
Disney Plus.
And my favorite movie I watched this week, I looked it up on IMDb. It says it's called Little New York, but the original title is Staten Island. That's
it's just called Staten Island?
Yeah. It's starring Ethan Hawke, Vincent D'Onofrio, thank you. Yeah, this movie was insanely good. It's interesting. It only has a 5.9 user review rating on IMDb, but I thought it was way better than that. star rating.
So 25% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's so crazy. I thought that movie was so good.
New York. Okay.
Which movie?
Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is on IMDb. It's Little New York.
Yeah.
The poster says Staten Island.
That's a real live, die, repeat thing.
Maybe if we change the name, people will like it more.
Maybe that's probably what it was. The movie was really good. Ethan Hawke is good as always. It's about... So Ethan Hawke's character is a sanitation worker. He like pumps septic tanks at people's residences. Mm-hmm. And he's mostly in affluent neighborhoods because that's where his jobs are typically. Mm-hmm. And he is trying to, he feels very insecure about his job because he comes home smelling like shit. He has to take like 3 showers like every day before he can be like physical with his wife.
Oh, that sucks.
And they're also trying for a baby too. And so
shit baby.
Old trash baby.
They're trying for a baby and then they finally conceive. And so he sees an advertisement in the hospital about like a genetic modification. And he gets the idea that he wants his baby to be like super smart so he doesn't have to do what he's doing. Now, I thought it was kind of weird because he probably makes a pretty good living sucking shit out of the ground. I mean, there's no shame in that. But him
does suck to smell like that, though.
Him being self-conscious about his profession, he didn't want his child to follow in that kind of footsteps. And so he convinces his wife, like, yeah, we should genetically modify our baby. At first, she wasn't really super...
Sounds like Gattaca.
Set in the future or what?
No, this is like... the movie came out in 2000, so I'm imagining it was modern
So
day.
they talk about eugenics and it stars Ethan Hawke. Is that not Gattaca?
Pretty much. Is Uma Thurman in this too?
No.
Okay.
No, she's not.
Can we bring Uma Thurman to movie night?
Yeah, we should. I bet she would be great company. And so they genetically modify the baby, but in order for that to happen, they need, I think it was like the amount was $50,000. And so he knows a mob guy locally that has that money.
That's D'Onofrio.
Yeah, who has that money at his mom's house. Or I think his mom's living with him. One of those two. And
he's living with his mom.
And so he goes to the house with a crew and they get the money. The job kind of goes south and shoots the mom. And the mobster guy catches wind to it. And then the movie's kind of all over the place. Mm-hmm. But I still think it was really good. And
really good.
Yeah, I was on a movie high last night.
What did you give it? What would you give it out of a grade?
A grade, an A for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely an A. So
the guy that directed this, James DeMonico, he was the writer of Jack.
The Robin Williams Jack?
Yeah, the Francis Ford Coppola joint.
Yeah.
Wow.
He also directed all the Purge movies.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, that's interesting. So.
Very peculiar.
The Purge Anarchy, Purge Election Year, and This Is the Night.
I've never seen any of those movies, but I'm sure they probably
Purge
will not
also
meet.
Ethan Hawke, I think.
Ethan Hawke is in Purge?
He's in the first one.
The Purge.
The Purge. Interesting. Yeah. Well, that's all I have for this week for streaming services.
Was that 3 movies?
Four.
1 anti-streaming pick.
Well, okay, list the 3 real quickly. The 3 that you did, just because like I feel like I only heard 2. Late Night
with the Devil, Set It Off.
Oh, Set It Off.
Yeah, Set It Off.
And in Staten Island.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Jack's in the chat. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hello, Jack.
He says he wrote me, Jack.
Who wrote who?
James DeMonico wrote Jack.
He wrote him? Like he wrote him a letter?
He wrote Jack.
He just wrote
the movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Jack.
I see. Okay.
And Jack from
Australia. I was like, he wrote you a letter. He pen pals?
Yeah. Dear Jack.
Yep.
My friend across the world.
My dearest Jack.
Yeah. All right.
I am Jack's liver.
You guys got anything else you want to say?
No.
No.
Okay, so thank you to our cool ass yard duties over on Patreon. That's Javier, Heather, Michael, and Chris. And thank you to all of you and then previous Patreon members and current Patreon members who helped us get these new microphones.
Yes.
Yeah. Feels great. I don't know if it sounds great, but I guess we'll find out in editing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to join on the Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/middleclassfilmclass, or you can just support on YouTube. Share with a friend. We're hunting down 1,200 subscribers right now. We're at like 1170 or something like that. Let's take a look here.
Okay, 30 more.
1177.
23 more.
23 more. Yeah, that's right. And ultimately, Jack, you hear this? We're coming for you.
Yeah.
We are coming for you.
We're coming for you.
We're coming.
And around you.
And on. Like Alan Cummings, the actor Alan Cumming?
Sounds familiar.
He's got a perfume or cologne. It's called Coming in the Air.
Is that right?
I don't know if it's true, but I've heard him say that before. Yeah, we're coming for you, Jack.
Yeah.
But anyways, until next time. Thank you for joining us as we play a new game. We gab and chatter. We live at the movie theaters, and we talk about what we're streaming this week.
Yep.
Follow us later on today if you're on the live stream, or later on in the week if you're anywhere else, as we review American Gigolo, starring Richard Gere. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/MCFC podcast, and send us an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on Instagram at Middle Class Film Class.
And on TikTok at Middle Class Film Class, and on Twitter at Podcast MCFC.
All right, we will see you on the flip side.
See you later.
Bye.
Class dismissed.
I gotta get out of here.
The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you.
You're free to go.
See you next week.
See you later. See you later.
That's a wrap.
Great show.